Balsavar. I'm an architect based in Chennai, and I've come here for the panel discussion on the ANDC competition, where 375 schools and student groups took part in an urban competition where they actually intervened in the city. It's great to have this discussion in Vagamon at the DC school because the energy of the students and the drive is inspiring even the panelists. We've had a lot of discussions with the architects and with the students now since the morning, and the idea is to really see how students have today intervened in the city. They have actively gone and transformed public spaces in the city, and I think this is, as we were discussing among the architects, I think this is a historic moment that 375 urban spaces in India have been transformed through a NASA competition. And it has, in a way, the architecture community is both happy and shocked that this can be done if there's a will. And I think the students gathering like this to make the change in the Indian city, and that's what we're going to discuss today. And different architects are really looking at what is our real role, how do we intervene to change cities, and I think it's also now opening a new hope and optimism, because we've been largely pessimistic, when we complain about the city. Nothing is happening, traffic, congestion. This competition is showing that if there is an intent and a will, real things can happen. So this was not a design of an idea or some drawing paper or something. This was real 375 groups of students going into the city, talking to commissioners, raising a fund, working with contractors, and actually changing different parts of the city across the country. And I think that's what we need to recognize and appreciate. And I think kudos to NASA, kudos to DC School of Architecture, and I hope we recognize that this is a historic moment. Thank you.